Hey, what's up? This is part 6 of my Xbox 360 collection. Some old games in this one. The Club. It's probably like 5 or 6 years old. Third-person shooter. It was pretty cool when it came out because there's really no campaign, but there's like lots of little levels, like arcade-style levels you could play, where you basically just try to kill as many people as you can. And you got more points for headshots and shit like that. And I don't know. That's about it. It's probably not worth buying. Time Shift is another old ass game. It I don't remember much about it, but you could slow down time and fast forward and rewind time, and that was kind of cool. There hasn't really been any games like it since like 5 or 6 years ago when it came out, but you can still pick it up online. It's just cheap as hell, and I wouldn't recommend it though. I don't even know why I own Devil May Cry 4. It not really my kind of game. I'm sure it's good, but I probably never play it. It's got, I compared it to Bayonetta. Like, you, instead of being a chick, you're like this white-haired kid guy, and you have blue claws. So sounds fucking weird. Castlevania is really good. Lords of Shadow. I hadn't played any of the old Castlevania games, but I always heard they were really good, so I figured I'd try this one, and it was really good. I'm not done with it yet, but I'm really impressed with it. A lot of different environments, a lot of cool abilities your character has, and there's werewolves and castles. So, Unreal Tournament 3. I know this was more of a PC game. All the PC gamers had it, and fuck, they're probably still playing it. They all play that Counter-Strike shit. But no, I got nothing against PC gamers. I'm a PC gamer as well. But yeah, this game is pretty cool. Lots of crazy, weird weapons. It was kind of like I don't know if this came out before or after like Halo, but it just reminds me a lot of Halo. Just the weapons are just really weird. I don't think it had a campaign. It was just multiplayer, but it's really awesome. Frontlines Fuel of War is old as hell. A lot of these are like some of the original Xbox 360 games, so like at the time this was Battlefield. Like, you couldn't play Battlefield. I think maybe Battlefield 2 can't remember the name of it, Modern Combat or something. I don't know what the hell it was called. No, it wasn't called Modern. Maybe it was. I don't fucking know. Battlefield 2, I don't know if it's out yet, so I played fucking Fuel of War as garbage. Like, I had gotten rid of it, and then I picked it up again because I thought I liked it, and I put it back in, and I was like, holy shit, this game's outdated as hell, and it's garbage. Damnation is damn retarded. It's horrible. Like, it looks cool because you're like, oh, sick, I get this fucking 3-barreled fucking pistol, and there's like futuristic castles on there and shit, and you think it's gonna be all awesome, and there's like a chick in here, and it's horrible. Like, I can't even explain how bad this game is. Like, maybe it's because I've only done like the first 2 missions, but it's shit. Like, it's really, really bad. If you buy it, if you pay more than $10 for this game, you should be fucking locked up. This is not an Xbox 360 game. This is an Xbox game, but it's probably like my second favorite game of all time, Scarface.
Fuck off! You're fucked! Do you wanna war? Ha! Run, Medicon! You fucking hotsa!
Regular Xbox game, but it's just fucking awesome. Like, you've had to like rebuild your empire, and you could buy cars and shit for your house, like furniture, and you could like buy businesses and deal drugs out of them and do like drug pickups and drop-offs, and you'd have to hire henchmen to take care of those locations, and like, it was a really awesome game, and the world was pretty big and awesome. The music is epic. Kind of looks like shit, but like once you start playing an old game, you get used to it after a little bit. And it's fun as hell. Dead to Rights, just another old game. You get a dog. So fuck you, Call of Duty. Dogs have been around for years.
Fuck off!
I don't know. I mean, it was cool when it came out. I mean, you just kill people. That's all you do. There's like nothing to do other than to kill people. You don't have to like activate shit. You don't have to complete anything, any other objectives. I think you're just killing people. Vanetta is pretty underrated too. I don't know if a lot of people have even heard of it, but anyway, this game takes place in Venice and outside of Venice, and it's pretty cool. It's like kind of like Dragon Age is what it reminds me of, but I don't think there's any dragons. I think you're just killing I don't know who you're killing. I haven't really played a whole lot of it, but it's cool. Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway is shit. I don't know. Maybe it was cool back when it came out in like 2008. So it's like 5 years old, and I don't know. You could command your teammates, which was kind of cool, your squad members or whatever. You could tell them where to go. But other than that, it was kind of just like a ripoff of Call of Duty, which I don't like calling games ripoffs of Call of Duty because, like I said in past videos, I like all other games. I don't try to compare things to Call of Duty. It's just that this game, I just didn't really like it. I don't think. I could be wrong. Maybe I did like it. I don't fucking remember. It's 5 years ago. Who remembers that shit? Brew Legend is cool as hell. You're Jack Black. I don't know the character's name, but it's Jack Black. And you just mash around this somewhat open world. And there's like wizards and sorcerers and dragons and monsters and demons and fucking Ozzy Osbourne. Where is he? Oh yeah, right there. And it's just crazy rock music and like crazy quests that you have to go on. You drive this badass like 3-wheel vehicle with like, it's made out of fucking skulls and bones and shit. It's just cool as hell. If you like hard rock or whatever, Jack Black, buy this shit. Bionic Commando is like an open world. It's pretty cool actually. I don't know if a lot of people played it because I haven't heard a whole lot of people talk about it. But it's nothing like the original Bionic Commando. Like, it's not a side scroll or anything. It's open world. It's in a city kind of like New York, and you can climb up pretty much anything. Like, you can climb up buildings, you swing around on your fucking bionic arm. You're basically like Spider-Man, but you're not wearing a fucking dick-tight outfit that's made out of fucking spandex. Like, you're actually a badass dude. Whatever. I just don't like fucking Spider-Man. This dude's cooler. Enslaved Odyssey to the West is not very good. There's like a dude and a chick, and I think you gotta protect this chick, and the dude is like fucking kind of green. He's kind of like the Incredible Hulk. There's no guns. You get a fucking bow staff. That reminds me of a funny story real quick. I got this neighbor who's like one of those magic playing dudes. The guy's like 300 pounds. Not trying to make fun of the dude. Other than the fact that one time he like came over to my house and like me and my friends were sitting around just like fucking drinking and shit. And I don't remember what we were playing, probably something badass. And this guy comes over and he's like, "Hey man, I was wondering if you want to come over and check out my bow staff collection." And I'm like, fucking started laughing so hard. I'm like, "What's a fucking bow staff, dude?" And then he tried to explain it to me or whatever, and he asked me if I wanted to come over and check out his collection. I felt really bad because I started laughing at him. Like really, really hard because I was drunk, and it was just like the dumbest, funniest thing I ever heard. Anyway, dumb story. But Enslaved sucks. Don't buy it. Bulletstorm, Epic Edition. I don't know what's so fucking epic about it. It was a fun game. Like, you could kill people in a lot of different ways. Like, you would, oh yeah, like, you could, like, pick someone up with some crazy ability you had where it's like an electric current, and you could pick them up and throw them into like a fucking wall and like explode them, or you could throw them up in the air and then shoot them while you're in the air, while they're in the air. Lots of different ways. It's like a first-person Gears of War, basically. It's made by the same company, Epic Games. There's only like 6 weapons, which kind of sucked, but I don't know. It's a pretty fun game. Doom 3 BFG edition. I think that means big fucking gun. I don't know much about it. I think it's fucking horrible, though. I saw my fiance play a little bit of it, and it looked like shit, so I don't recommend buying this game unless you're like a hardcore Doom fan or you like the fucking Rock. That movie sucked. This game is Perfect Dark Zero. It comes in this badass shiny case. 2 discs. Not that that fucking matters, but anyway, it was cool. It came, I don't know if it was a launch title. It was pretty close to being a launch title for the 360, but it's not as good as the Perfect Dark for Nintendo 64. Not even close. I mean, it's cool. Like, some of the levels were cool, and they had had multiplayer that was kind of cool. You could play like just team deathmatch, I think, and free for all. But if you're a girl gamer, I would suggest picking this up because my fiance really likes it. Because when you're running around like first person, you see the chick's hands and she's got like pink fingernails, so you totally know you're a chick the whole time you're playing this game. So I'm sure chicks like it. Shellshock 2 is beyond horrible. Like it's just absolute garbage. As you can see in this video right here, it's horrible. Like, the graphics look like shit, and I don't know if they made it to be fucking stupid or if they actually really tried to make a good, fun game, but it's so far behind the times and the graphics are so bad. Maybe it's a fucking remake of an original Xbox game. I don't know. I don't think it is, because I think Shellshock was on original Xbox and PS2, but yeah, this game's just horrible. Only reason I buy some of these shitty games is because I get them from cheap, like on Newegg.com. And I just kind of like playing shitty games sometimes where I don't have to like pay attention to the story or, you know, get real good at it. It's just kind of fun to fuck around with and laugh at. Mercenaries 2 World in Flames was kind of a letdown. It was hyped up to be like, I don't know, it's just going to be awesome. Like, you could nuke people or you could drop a nuke and call in airstrikes and shit, but it wasn't anything super spectacular. Open world. I haven't even unlocked the entire world yet, so I probably shouldn't say too much about it. But it's just kind of empty. There's not a whole lot going on in the world. I don't know, I think it involves drugs and money and weapons and shit like that. So I mean, it's a cool game, but I don't know. Hopefully they make a new one that's a little bit better. Wolfenstein is another underrated game. I mean, not like the original Wolfenstein is not underrated, but I think this one might be, or underplayed. I love it. I loved it when I played it. It's like zombies, not zombies, Nazis. Oh wait, that is fucking zombies. You can see one right there. I don't think that's a zombie. Anyway, it's Nazis, and there's like crazy Nazi weapon technology, and you play as this dude, I don't know his fucking name, but he's there to do something that has to do with stopping the Nazis from getting all this crazy power to make all these crazy weapons or something, and it's really good. You can slow down fucking time and like float and like defy gravity and shit. It's just good shit. The new one's coming out too. I'm sure it'll be fucking horrible. Singularity. It's a pretty cool game. It's just like a linear campaign. I don't think there's any multiplayer. But you're on like an island that's infected with crazy creatures because some dude found some element or something that, I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot about it. It's kind of like the island of Dr. Moreau.
Fuck off!
But you get cool weapons to kill the fucking creatures with, and Val Kilmer's not in it. Crackdown 2, I don't have Crackdown 1 anymore because it's so fucking old. I would never play it again. I don't even know what happened to it. I bought this game and I never really played it. I flew around a little bit, which was kind of cool because you could, if you were good enough, you could get a wingsuit for your character and try to, like, you could figure out how to, like, ride the fucking wind. Like, you could soar, like, up and down and up and down. You could pretty much fly over the entire map, which was kind of cool. And they improved the missions. The missions got a lot better after the first one. They weren't so repetitive and horrible. That's about it. Plants vs. Zombies is awesome. The new one that's coming, there's like Plants vs. Zombies 2 right now that's free to play, and then Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare coming out that looks just fucking hilarious. But this game rules. I got really good at it. Like, I could just destroy those motherfucking zombies. Like, I was like a machine. Like, I was just straight up collecting suns and planting like the most badass plants that you could just... I had like a crazy good strategy where I could just dominate, and no zombie would get like within fucking like 100 feet of my house. I was pretty proud of that. Until one of my fucking friends fucking came over and, like, I hadn't beat the campaign yet, and he started playing it like after I passed out, and fucking did like a shitload of missions. So now, like, I missed part of the game and I can't go back to that point. So I either got to start it all the way over, like start from the beginning, or just say fuck it. I'll probably just say fuck it because I'm pissed at him. Vanquish. It's kind of like Mass Effect mixed with Gears of War. Anyway, it looks like Mass Effect, but it's a little more linear like Gears of War. But it's pretty cool. Third-person shooter. I don't know. I think it takes place on spaceships. But, yeah. Other than that, that's the end of part 6.